Hello, Nicole here from Nicole's Creations, and today I'm going to show you how to make a half double crochet increase stitch and a half double crochet decrease stitch. Now FYI, there's actually two different ways that you could make the decrease stitch, and I'm going to show you both of them. Now if you're not super familiar with a half double crochet stitch, I do have another video showing that stitch in more detail, and I'll be sure to link it in the description so you can check that out. Now, like the name implies, a half double crochet increase stitch is done when we want to work more stitches in the row that we're working in than we did in the row before. So we're going to increase the number of stitches in a given row. Likewise, the decrease stitch is when we want to decrease the number of stitches that we have in a row. So if there are less stitches in that row than in the row before. So let's get into it and let me show you how they're made. Okay, so to make a half double crochet increase, it's super simple. All we're going to do is place two half double crochet stitches in the same stitch. That's it. So we're going to yarn over, insert your hook into your stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook, and then we're just going to do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook back into that same stitch, pull up a loop and go through all three loops on your hook. And that's it. That's an increase stitch. So here we have two stitches that started in the same stitch, and that's a half double crochet increase. Okay, now to make the half double crochet decrease, I've went ahead and made a row of half double crochets for us to start with here. And I'm going to show you the first way to make a half double crochet decrease. The first way is to yarn over, insert your hook into your stitch and pull up a loop. So basically we're starting the same way. Then you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up another loop. So now we will have 5 loops on your hook. You're then going to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. And so that's your decrease stitch. So you can see here we have 1 loop up top and it started in 2 stitches. So we've made 1 stitch out of 2 stitches. So let's do that again. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook into your stitch and pull up a loop. So there are 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up another loop, and then yarn over and pull through all of the loops on your hook. And so one more time, we're going to yarn over, insert your hook into your stitch and pull up a loop. So we're basically completing the first half of a half double crochet, and then we're just going to do it again. Yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch and pull up a loop, and then we're just going to complete the stitch by yarning over and pulling through all of those loops on the hook. So that's one way to make it. Basically doing 2 half double crochets together. But if you look at the back side, you get this kind of hash mark here across the stitch. And that's from that second yarn over that we do when we complete the second half of the stitch. And sometimes that is more disruptive to your pattern if that side is going to be visible. And so the second way that you can make a half double crochet decrease is you're going to start the same way, yarn over, insert your hook into your stitch and pull up a loop. So same thing, we have 3 stitches on our, 3 loops on our hook, but instead of yarning over a second time, we're not going to. You're just going to insert your hook straight into the next stitch and pull up a loop. So this time we have 4 loops on our hook instead of the 5 because we didn't do that second yarn over. And then you're just going to yarn over and pull through all of the loops. So it looks pretty similar. It's a little less bulky, but it's very similar to the other stitch. But this time, when we do it, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up another loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. You can see this time we don't get that same hash mark, so it makes it a little bit more it blends in a little bit more with your other stitches if that side is going to be visible on your work. So one more time for this one, yarn over, insert your hook into your stitch and pull up a loop. So again, basically doing the first half of a half double crochet, but then we're basically ending it with a single crochet. So you insert your hook and pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all of the loops on your hook. And now whether you use version 1 or 2 is mostly up to you. Most patterns, it's not going to matter which version you use. So pick whichever one you like better, whichever one you think looks better, and go with that. But like I said before, if you're going to have a the back side of your decrease stitch is going to be visible from the front of your work. So maybe you are working in turned rounds or turned rows. You may want to use this one because it blends in a little bit more with the other stitches. And so that's all I've got for you today. If you have found this helpful, I hope you will subscribe and follow along for more tutorials.